What if I told you that the one thing that changes everything, faster than strategy, skills, or even technology, is trust? In business, relationships, and life, trust is not a soft, invisible ideal, it's a powerful, measurable force that can accelerate everything you do. Trust. It's a word we throw around casually. I trust you, trust the process, they've broken my trust. But what does trust actually mean? And more importantly, how do we build it, repair it, and use it to create extraordinary results? Stephen M.R. Covey's The Speed of Trust is built on one powerful idea: trust is not merely a social virtue, it's an economic driver. When trust is high, speed increases and cost decreases. When trust is low, everything slows down and becomes more expensive. Imagine two companies. One operates in high trust. Decisions are made quickly, deals are closed confidently, and people feel empowered. The other runs on suspicion, layers of bureaucracy, constant approval loops, and a culture of fear. Covey shows us that the difference between these two isn't just culture, it's performance, profitability, and impact. Covey breaks trust down into actionable components, starting with what he calls the 5 waves of trust. These waves ripple outward from the individual to the organization and into the broader world. The first wave, self-trust. Before we can expect others to trust us, or even expect to trust others, we have to trust ourselves. That begins with what Covey calls the 4 cores of credibility. The first core is integrity. Are you congruent? Do you do what you say, even when no one is watching? Integrity means being honest, yes, but more than that, it means being whole. If you break promises to yourself, how can you expect others to believe you'll keep your word? The second core is intent. What's your agenda? People sense it. If your motives are hidden or self-serving, trust erodes. But when you act with positive intent, genuinely wanting to help, contribute, or grow, people feel it. The third core is capabilities. Trust isn't just about being nice, it's about being able. You might have integrity and great intentions, but if you don't have the skills or knowledge to deliver, people won't trust your performance. The fourth is results. This is your track record. Have you done what you said you'd do? Can you be counted on? Results reinforce your credibility. When people see you consistently perform, they trust you more. These 4 cores create the foundation for self-trust. Without that foundation, everything else wobbles. The second wave, relationship trust. Now that we've built self-trust, we move into how we build trust with others. Covey gives us 13 behaviors that cultivate trust in relationships, whether personal or professional. 1. Talk straight. Be honest. Tell the truth in a way that's clear and respectful. No spin. People can smell spin. 2. Demonstrate respect. Treat everyone with kindness and dignity, regardless of status or background. 3. Create transparency. Open up. Be real. Share information instead of hiding it. Trust loves sunlight. 4. Right wrongs. If you mess up, own it. Apologize. Make it right. Don't cover it up. 5. Show loyalty. Speak well of people behind their backs. Protect their reputations. Promote others before yourself. 6. Deliver results. Do what you said you would. Follow through. Don't make excuses. 7. Get better. Be teachable. Always improve. Let others see that you're learning and evolving. 8. Confront reality. Don't avoid the tough stuff. Face issues head-on with clarity and respect. 9. Clarify expectations. Ambiguity kills trust. Make agreements crystal clear. 10. Practice accountability. Hold yourself and others responsible. No blame games. 11. Listen first. Really listen. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Understand before being understood. 12. Keep commitments. Big or small, when you say you'll do something, do it. It's the quickest way to build or destroy trust. 13. Extend trust. Show faith in others. It's a gift, and when given wisely, it usually gets returned. These behaviors aren't fluffy. They're practical. When practiced consistently, they create a culture of trust around you, and trust is contagious. The third wave, organizational trust. This wave looks at how trust affects teams, businesses, and institutions. Organizational trust is about alignment. Do your systems support trust, or do they undermine it? Imagine a company that says it values innovation but punishes mistakes. Or one that claims people are its greatest asset but micromanages every move. These contradictions erode trust. Covey shows how leaders can embed trust in their organization by creating clarity. Clarity of purpose. Clarity of expectations. Clarity of roles, measurements, and feedback. When people know what's expected and feel empowered to act, trust thrives. He also highlights the importance of modeling trust at the top. Leadership is contagious. If the CEO breaks promises, covers up problems, or withholds information, that behavior cascades downward. Organizational trust is also built through systems, rewards, hiring, evaluations, communication tools. If your systems reward selfishness, you'll get selfishness. But if your systems recognize contribution, collaboration, and integrity, you'll grow a trust-driven culture. The fourth wave, market trust. This is how people outside your organization perceive you. It's your reputation. Are you known for doing what you say you'll do? For delivering quality, being ethical, staying consistent? Covey explains that brand is trust. Think of brands you admire, maybe Apple, Patagonia, or Costco. What do they all have in common? A reputation for consistency and delivery. When you lose market trust, everything becomes harder. Customers leave. Partnerships collapse. Rebuilding that trust takes time, but it can be done. Market trust is built through your value proposition and your behavior. You earn it by being dependable, authentic, and transparent. The fifth wave, societal trust. This is the broadest wave. It's about how we operate in the world. It asks, are we contributing? Are we building a better society? Are we elevating others? Societal trust is fueled by contribution, through service, giving, justice, and sustainability. When institutions abuse power or act in purely self-interested ways, societal trust erodes. But when businesses give back, lead with purpose, and stand for something bigger than profit, they help build trust that transcends the bottom line. Covey calls on leaders, at every level, to see trust not just as a business tool, but a moral responsibility. Trust is what holds families together. It's what fuels communities. It's what allows strangers to cooperate. And it's never too late to build it. At this point, Covey zooms in deeper to practical implementation. He gives a trust action plan, steps anyone can follow to intentionally increase trust. 1. Choose to believe that trust is learnable. Many people think trust is fixed, you either have it or you don't. Covey disagrees. You can learn to build trust, just like you can learn a language or a sport. 2. Start with yourself. Before you worry about whether others are trustworthy, look inward. Build your own credibility, through integrity, intent, capabilities, and results. 3. Declare your intent. Say what you're trying to do, and why. People don't like to guess motives. Clarity builds trust faster than charisma. 4. Do what you say you'll do. Keep your commitments. This builds a reputation of reliability. If something changes, communicate early and openly. 5. Lead with trust. Extend trust to others. Let them rise to the challenge. Yes, sometimes people will disappoint, but more often, they'll surprise you. 6. Repair broken trust. It's hard, but it's possible. Start by taking responsibility. Apologize sincerely. Clarify your intent and make new commitments. Then prove through behavior that you're serious. Throughout the book, Covey shares real-life examples, from Warren Buffett's leadership style, to Toyota's response to safety recalls, to a school superintendent rebuilding a failing district. In every case, trust wasn't a fuzzy idea, it was a strategic advantage. He also busts common myths. Myth, trust is slow. Reality, high trust speeds everything up. It reduces the need for layers of control, legal back and forth, and second-guessing. Myth, you can't restore lost trust. Reality, it's hard, but it can be done. If people sense genuine change, they'll give you another chance. Myth, you can't trust anyone these days. Reality, cynicism is common, but extending smart trust, based on judgment and character, can transform teams and lives. Covey introduces a helpful model called smart trust. It's not blind trust or distrust, it's trust with discernment. Smart trust involves 1. Propensity to trust. Are you someone who gives people the benefit of the doubt? Or do you assume the worst? 2. Analysis. Are they trustworthy? Do they have integrity, intent, and capability? You can extend smart trust by combining a generous mindset with careful evaluation. It's not naive. It's strategic. Covey also explains that the speed of trust is its superpower. When you trust someone, decisions are quicker. Collaboration is smoother. Energy is higher. But here's the kicker, the cost of distrust is staggering. In low-trust environments, companies spend more on lawyers, security, HR investigations, meetings, delays, and employee churn. People waste time covering themselves, not contributing. On the other hand, high-trust environments are more innovative, more resilient, and more fun. People take initiative. They communicate better. They grow faster. It's no exaggeration, trust changes everything. So what's the big takeaway? Trust is not a soft skill. It's the hard edge of success. You can measure it, build it, rebuild it, and use it to transform every part of your life, from your career to your family to your community. You already know how trust feels. Now you know how it works. So the question is, who do you need to trust more, and how will you begin today?